Hi, this is George, the creator and founder of the Trump Rocks NFT project. And as always, if you want to support our videos, feel free to pick up one of our beautiful Trump Rocks NFTs. And that's actually what I wanted to talk about today. Not Trump Rocks NFTs, but differences in NFT collections and why some are more difficult to create than others. Um, and I had this question from a friend of mine, and he was curious as to like, why is it hard to create an NFT? And the short answer is it isn't, but it also is. So the first part is like you can NFT any type of art. So over here, this is just a picture. It's up on OpenSea and it's been made into an NFT. And you could potentially buy it if you wanted to. It looks like it's a picture. Maybe there's something else into it. I haven't looked at it, but you can turn anything into an NFT, and that includes like magic cats or pudgy penguins or even Trump rocks. Um, but there are differences here. So this guy is essentially just a photograph of someone holding a camera, wearing like some kind of dress or something in the background. Cool. All right. That's nice. You know, maybe that it's not my cup of tea, but maybe this appeals to somebody and somebody will buy it. That's fine. Um, with an NFT like Magic Cats or Trump Rocks, essentially what you have is you have layered art. So you have some kind of background. Then you have a layer of a character, and then you have different variations of the character. So you see like this character is brown and white, um, whereas this one is like more calico, or this one is white. So there's three different variations that we're seeing right there, right? And then you look, and then okay, it's the same cat, but then oh, he's holding different combinations of different items in his hand, and he's got different outfits on. Some of them have collars, some of them don't. Some of them are winking their eyes, different colored eyes, and different hats and hairstyles even. And so what that creates is that creates different rarities. So it might be more rare for a cat to wear this shirt as opposed to this collar or this bandana. Um, or maybe this type of hat is a little more rare than this haircut. Or maybe this magic wand is less rare than this magic potion. Or maybe this background is a little more rare than this background. And what that creates is that creates variety in art, but also different rarities relative to each other. So some of these magic cats um, are more rare than the other ones, and their price is reflective of that. Usually, the higher priced ones are a little more rare. Like, I can just look at this one and say, oh, it's got this lower rank, uh, higher price, so a little more rare than this one over here, which is essentially selling for half the price. Um, Same thing with like these pudgy penguins, right? They each have like a penguin base, but you know this one has a hairstyle and a robe. This one has a T-shirt and a hat. This one has like something over, looks like some kind of glasses over his eyes, and I don't know, a balloon or something on his head. Um, and these are rare relative to each other as well. It's the same concept of layering art. So it makes it a little more complicated because you have to make sure that your art um, is interchangeable. Your items are interchangeable, meaning like you can take this penguin body and put this penguin hair on it, and it won't interfere with the aesthetic of the penguin. Um, so that's something that just takes a lot of work to do. Essentially, working with layers in photo editing software such as Photoshop, as opposed to just taking a picture and turning it into an NFT, which is totally possible. But this is why that makes it a little more difficult to do. The same thing with the Trump rocks. You know, they have various backgrounds here. You can see like this is just a blue background. This is like American flag. This is space, and this is like some gold. But essentially, you essentially have the same body type, variations of the smile, variations of the logos and hats and sunglass colors. So at first, it doesn't look like there's much going on there, but then as you get into these things, you see, oh yeah, yeah, there's differences, and like this red hat is not the same as this red hat, and these sunglasses are red here and gold over here. So there are differences in them, and that's what makes them more difficult to actually create and put together. Um, so again, thank you for tuning in this afternoon. And of course, you have the option of picking up one of our beautiful Trump Rocks projects at trumprocks.rocks. You can mint them on the Ethereum blockchain, or if you want to save some money and anticipate higher gains, I would actually mint it on the Pulse Chain network. That is an option here. Less gas fees and a little easier to do once you get the hang of switching networks. So thanks again, and have a wonderful day.